What's up, guys? This is AO with AO&JO Photography and Video. I'm a portrait and wedding photographer based out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Today, we're going to build a minimum rig setup for the Sony a7S III. The cage that we're using today is a SmallRig 3065. The reason why I purchased this cage over all the other cages is the form factor. It's really small, light, and compact. It fits around the camera really snug, and there's not a lot of gaps and stuff around the edges of the camera. It just fits it like a glove. So the first step is to slide your camera in from the back. And then you want to put a little screw here. And there's a little tool down here at the bottom of the camera cage. Drop that screw in there. Just give it a couple turns. And then screw in your bottom. Get that nice and tight. As you can see, this just fits around the camera really snug. There's no gaps. I mean, it just fits it like a glove. This is a NATO rail on this side. So the next thing we're going to do, we are going to mount this SmallRig handle. And I'm going to put all the links below to all the different products and stuff that we're using today. So because this is a NATO rail, I don't have to screw anything onto this. This will just clamp right onto this. Loosen it up. All right, and then just tighten that handle up. I naturally just grip the camera here on the right-hand side, so I just put a handle on the left-hand side when I want to shoot handheld, like this. But I definitely want to grip it here. I'm just used to that because I typically don't use cages, so I'm just used to grabbing it this way. So this right here just gives me that extra point of contact. I don't use a top handle, so what we're going to do is we're going to mount the monitor right here. We're going to use a Ninja 5 monitor. I purchased this monitor because it's going to be a monitor, but mainly when I'm doing my photo shoots, you guys can see through my viewfinder. So this is a monitor and a recorder. So this actually records my viewfinder when I'm doing photo shoots and I'm comparing lenses and stuff. The first step is we got this NATO rail, and then this NATO rail right here is just going to screw in right here on the top of this cage. Do that. This is a new attachment by SmallRig. This is a monitor mount, but it has this drop-in quick release system, so you can take the monitor off and on really easily. So first, you're just gonna take this, you're gonna slide this right on here, and then you're gonna lock it. And on this quick release, you're just gonna pull this lever back and then drop the monitor right in here. So I just pull that down, drop the monitor right in, and then release. For this particular setup, I just use a really short HDMI cable, so I don't have a lot of excess cable. So this is going to go to the input of the monitor, and the A7 IV is going to be full HDMI. There we go. Then we're going to mount the microphone. We're using the Rode Video Micro. This has been the standard, but Rode did just release a new microphone today, the Video Mic Go 2. I'm probably going to transition to that mic. It's going to give me a little bit better sound quality, and it won't be as big as my Video Mic Pro. I really like the Video Mic Pro over this mic, but I like the form factor of this mic, so that's why I typically use it over the Video Mic Pro. Just loosen this up. It's going to slide right here. Tighten that down. Then we'll plug the mic in. So we're all square there. Depending on what tripod or quick release system you're using, you want to attach your plate to the bottom of the cage. And I'm using the Webuilt S gimbal by Tech. So this is the plate that comes with that. So I'm just going to screw that right into the bottom of this. Use a lens support. And then I'm just going to crank this down just a little bit more. So this is my nice little compact camera cage setup for the A7S III. So you got the cage, you have the side handle to give you some more support when you're shooting handheld. We have this NATO rail up top, so we're able to mount the monitor on here. We got the Ninja 5. We have the quick release system to be able to take the monitor off and on really easily. And then also, one of the reasons why I went with this NATO rail setup is because when I want to throw this onto the gimbal, I can just press this red lever and now I can just slide that off and take it off really easily. So next I'm going to be building a cage setup for my A7 IV. I'm just trying to find the right cage for my A7 IV. So if any of you guys already have a nice cage for the A7 IV, make sure you drop a comment below and kind of tell me what your setup is and what cages you're using and accessories you're using for your A7 IV. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, we typically do lens reviews, lens comparisons, and product reviews. So if that's something you're into, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell so you can get notifications for my next video.